I clutched the phone in my hand so hard my knuckles turned white. Was this about the meeting tonight? Had something changed? Or was he trying to tell me not to go? My lawyer, Mr. Williams, was the only person who knew the full scope of my parents' dirty laundry, the extent of their crimes. And whatever it was, he wanted to tell me now. But over the past year, he'd become my confidant, my sounding board, even my friend. And if he was reaching out like this, it must be important. But I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being set up. I dialed his number, my heart pounding in my chest. Hello. His voice was tight, strained. Alexa, we need to talk. About what? I tried to keep my voice steady, but it came out an octave higher than usual. Mr. Williams hesitated. It's not good. He said, it's about your parents. They're up to something. What did they do? Who did they screw over this time? Tell me, please tell me what they've done. This time, Mr. Williams didn't answer right away. I could hear him shuffling papers on his desk, muttering under his breath. When he finally spoke, his voice was low. Alexa, I don't think you should go to that meeting tonight. Go where? Of course, I was going to the meeting tonight. The one my parents had orchestrated. The one where I was supposed to swallow my pride and forgive them. Where we were supposed to put all of this behind us and move forward. That was the plan anyway. I felt a surge of anger, hot and fast. They had manipulated me into that room, set me up for God knows what. Why would my lawyer tell me now, after months of silence, he was supposed to be on my side? Yes, I understood that. I was in too deep. I was beyond angry. They're playing you, Alexa, playing me. What do you mean? I whispered, my back flat against the cool glass of the window. Mr. Williams sighed, rubbing a hand down his face. Alexa, I'm not sure how to say this. You know your parents are capable of anything. If you go to that meeting, you have no idea what they might try to do. Try to do what? The words caught in my throat. My hand trembled, the phone slipping from my numb fingers. I watched it fall, the screen going blank, and I didn't care. Didn't care about the phone, didn't care about the meeting, didn't care about anything except the churning, horrible feeling in my gut. Mr. Williams cleared his throat. They may try to take advantage of you, Alexa. Take advantage of me. Of what? I whispered. They'll try to get you to sign papers, release statements to the press, anything to save themselves. My parents would sacrifice me without a second thought. I knew that, but hearing it out loud, it was a different story. It was real. This was happening. I pressed my forehead against the cool glass, the icy pain soothing the flush of heat on my skin. Thank you, Mr. Williams, I said, my voice hoarse. Thank you for telling me. The rest of our conversation was a blur. All I could think about was what my lawyer had told me, how my parents would use me, toss me aside like yesterday's news. I wasn't their daughter, wasn't their flesh and blood. I was a tool, an object to be used and discarded. And they were the most skilled manipulators in the world. If they hadn't reached out to me first, I wouldn't have been on edge, wouldn't have questioned the meeting. I would have gone willingly. But now I knew. Now I was prepared. They still had to convince me to sign, to cooperate. I wouldn't give them the satisfaction. They were clever, yes, but I wasn't stupid. I was smarter than them. I knew exactly what they wanted, and I wouldn't give it to them. Not this time. When I hung up, I stared at the dead phone in my hand, a small smile tugging at my lips. My parents had made one fatal error. They had underestimated me. They had always underestimated me, but not anymore. Oh no, they were going to regret this. They were going to pay for what they had done, and I was going to make sure of it.